What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today was supposed to be a live show for my Shadow and Bone readathon, but I am a disaster. I can't keep anything on track. I'm trying to do too many things and left my laptop up at Anthony's again. Oh my good golly gosh. So the plan is to map out all of the rest of the readathon for the Grishaverse readathon and just put it out there and make sure that I am prepared, because I honestly just went on a wing with it, and yeah. But there will still be a final live show talking about the book so we can all discuss our thoughts. It's just not going to be today, unfortunately, because I'm a mess. But regardless, I did want to share a very exciting readathon I'm hosting alongside my friends Callum and Brianna in the February month. I don't know why I said it like that. In the month of February. And this is a companion-ish readathon to our Phoenix Writers readathon that we hosted last, I think it was September, maybe October. I can't even keep track anymore. But that readathon is based on our favorite book, Crown of Feathers by Nikki Palpretto. I have an entire shelf dedicated to Crown of Feathers. As you can see, it's one of my favorites of all time. And to pitch it quickly, it's Mulan meets Aragon with phoenixes. And I can post up here a more in-depth synopsis because I talk about this book all the freaking time. But this month we are hosting the Allies Along the Way bingo, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bingo board made up of characters from the series, and each character has a specific prompt, and when you complete that prompt you can cross it off on the bingo board. It is a very standard bingo board, 5x5 with a free space in the middle, and if you would like to do the whole card you can, but it's just go for a bingo. So that can be diagonal, up and down, across, whatever you want for a bingo, go for it. And I'm going to post the bingo board down below so that you guys can check that out. But without further ado, let's jump into the prompts. Basically, Callum, Brie, and I each chose our favorite character from the series, and the prompts for those characters are to read a book we have recommended or send us a list of books for us to choose from, and we will choose from for you. You can reach us at the First Writers Instagram page, which I will also link down below. Just say what prompt or who you're asking and then give us the list of books. Or check out our Instagram for our recommendations. We each posted 4 recommendations as like actual Instagram posts, so check those out. Veronica is I will pick, Val is Callum will pick, and Cade is Brie will pick. So there you go. Zafira is a sassy main character. Sparrow is to read a book with a character that has a disability of some sort that can be mental or physical. Tristan is to read a book with a steamy love interest, and you can interpret that in any way you choose to do so. Sev is to read a book with a main character who is part of the LGBTQIA+ community. Trix is to read a mystery or a thriller. Elliot is to read a book with more than one perspective or more than one point of view. That can be between each chapter, or it can be like third person where we're getting more than one person's point of view. Cassian is to read a classic. Rex is to read a book with a beautiful cover. Feronia is to read a book that you forgot was on your TBR. Mora is to read a book with some sort of mind control magic, and again, you can interpret that in any way you choose to do so. Alexia is read a book with a character in hiding or trying to stay hidden. Hestia is to read a book with a cool aunt or mom, which I think is going to be one of the harder ones to find in, like, especially if you like fantasy, because I feel like parents are always killed off. Satara is to read a book with a mysterious, old, wise character of some sort. Riella is to read a book that has been hiding on your bookshelf. Lord Roland is to read a book with a theme of war or politics involved. Anders is to read a book that is funny. Nephra is to read a book with royalty. Latham is to read a book with less than 4 stars on Goodreads or negative reviews. Dorian is to read a book that you are nervous to pick up, or like an intimidating book, something along those lines. Alana is to read a book with a brand new series start, so like the first book in a new series. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. And last but not least, Sidra is to read a hyped book or a booktube made me buy it book. Those are each of the prompts. Now I just wanted to go quickly into my TBR for the readathon. I am going from left to right across the bingo board, and I am choosing the middle row with the free space. Free space is actually, you don't have to read anything. It's not just like choose a book of your choice. It's you get a break. Don't worry about it. You only have to read 4 instead of 5. So I'm going for that just because I also have to do my game of TBR still, and I have tons of books I want to read in February, and it is the shortest month. However, if I do complete these 4 and my game of TBR, I will definitely consider doing more bingo chances. But my TBR is Veronica is to read a book of my choice, and because I've already read all my recommendations, I just kind of chose whatever book I wanted. And I'm going to go with Kingdom of Ash because it is the final book I need to read for the Throne of Glass series, which I have been reading for like a year now. So it's time to finish the series with a bang. Val is to read one of Callum's choices, so I'm going with Legendborn, which works out really well because Legendborn is actually the group read for a Facebook group I'm in, so that will work out perfectly. And Callum has been harassing me to read this book for quite some time. It is a Black Girl Magic King Arthur retelling, which I'm very excited to pick up. Latham is again to read a book with less than 4 stars, so I am doing Chosen by Kirsten White. This is the sequel to Slayer, which you will see in my wrap-up that I read in January. And Slayer is I thought it was a retelling of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it's just set in Buffy's world. We're actually following a complete new set of characters. I think I've never actually watched Buffy, so these characters could be part of the Buffy show or previous books if there's books out there about Buffy. But we are following Artemis and Athena, who are twins with a prophecy surrounding them. And in the first book, we are following Athena, and I'm pretty sure we're following Artemis in the second book. And last but not least, for Sev, I'm going to be reading City of Bones and finally dipping my toes into the world of the Shadow Hunters. So I'm excited and also intimidated. But I'm pretty sure Alec and Magnus are in this book, which is why I'm going with this for the LGBTQIA+. Could be completely wrong, but I guess we'll find out. I think a few of these can be flipped around if needed. But that is it. The bingo is lasting throughout the month of February. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Or if you need any recommendations for these prompts, I'm more than happy to help you pick your next favorite read. So yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you join. Let me know if you will down below, and I'll check in with you in my next one. Bye friends!